everybody. My name is Kirill, and I'm CEO of SQUAREX Exchange platform. And Igor is CTO and also founder, and Pavel is translator and will help me if I forget some.
Don't start to worry too much.
Yes. Yes, we are from Russia, and we have a good IT. We have good IT team, and everybody knows that Russia have good IT specialists like Buterin, who develop Ethereum, and we have already developed release 1 of our platform. And Igor will speak about it. And first, let me speak about problem which we solve. In the 21st century, every buyer, as you know, should have the best quality property, should decide what architecture they want, what price they need, and the best quality property should be, accessible for everybody. And despite this, we still live in the Middle Ages of real estate development, but because, as you know, development corporation control about 80% of market. And when we arrive here in Amsterdam, we see good architecture at the center, but not good, unattractive architecture at the periphery of the city. And the problem is that real estate development corporation control market and produce basic buildings to sell it for buyers, and in order to have high profit, in order to obtain high profit. And in the 21st century, every buyer should decide what architecture they need, what price they want, and blockchain technology can make it real. This is what we call a new paradigm of development, when development is decentralized and belongs to community. And community decide what architectures they want, and build and buy property at the initial stage by initial price. It facilitates organization of buyers in a pool of customers who buy tokenized Square by initial price without delay costs, without development corporation margin and loans in the price of Square. And Igor will present you technology, how everybody on the earth can contribute cryptocurrency or fiat and to become author or creating beautiful buildings. And Igor will present our platform.
Good. Thank you very much. So I'm trying to present our user behavior, how we see how users can buy future real estate with using cryptocurrencies. So this is our platform. This is from the user point of view. This is a marketplace of the buildings, and user can choose what building should be built in the nearest future. So, for example, he decided to invest in this building. So this is a test live demo, and So he can see what building will be, what apartment will be inside, and can buy some amount of virtual square meters, which related to token, which is a smart contract, which will hold the rights for a particular part of the future building. So, for example, user decide to buy 200 meters of this building. So just easy for one click, because he already has an amount of cryptocurrencies on his internal account. So now we see the amount of cryptocurrencies is put on the escrow account for the project. And for example, we have the other user. Just a minute. So the other user. Who wants to buy the same part of the building. For example, it's 88 meters. We have to wait a little bit because there is a real-time process. So now we see the highest amount for the highest amount to build this building is raised, and now these users can book the property inside this building.
After attracting funding is finished.
Yes, after attracting funding.
Option of booking is start when every participant can
we have to wait.
Use the token to book property.
Just a minute. Oh, yes. The procedure is named booked zone.
Auction of booking. Yes.
So
it means that if you have your tokens, you can use it and for book property. And the winner of auction who use как сказать, большее количество, who will use the biggest amount of tokens or project tokens to book will win auction, and then he can use these tokens and pay fiat to buy the property.
So the other user wants to book the same apartment, and it says that he will be the second on the queue because he do it not the first person, and the first person was booked for the whole amount of the square meters that he needs to buy this apartment. So the first person don't need to add extra fiat to buy a particular apartment. So now now we have a step when the holder of the building wants to start selling procedure. So it can be started after some time when the building when the building starting build process, creating process, and after that the first one in the queue of the apartment will have to buy the particular apartment. So the user have to go to the owner of the building and sign the contract for buying apartment.
And now we speak about this release, the future vision. We understand that we will implement smart contracts and title registry to at the mechanic of purchasing for real estate.
Ну, рассказывай что-нибудь. So this process is a little bit annoying because it has a lot of steps, because it has a lot of logic of how the users should buy the apartment, but this is a real demonstration of how we will do it. So now I'm logging to the system as owner of the building, and I'm starting the selling process of the building.
This is a very complicated logic implemented in smart contracts. This is our patented business logic, which we make on smart contracts on Ethereum blockchain. It means that if you don't want to buy property, you can participate in auction of booking. You can contribute just a few amount of Ethereum and participate at creating of a building all over the world. And it means that you become author of creating real estate project, because you participate, and project owners, landowners, developers see what project wins, what project community want to create.
Mm-hmm. So, and now we see that the first user has the message, and he also has an email that he has 7 days to go to the owner of the building and sign the contract for buying the particular apartment. And the other user see that this apartment is on the selling process. So, for example, this user can cancel the sale and take back his square meters with some penalty if he decided not to buy, for example.
But if he will participate in auction of booking, he will obtain some bonuses.
Which increased his level of respect, and on the next on the next deals, he will have got a good rate, let's say like this. So again, like there is a reputation involved as well in the process of buying, in the process of developing, and the process of selling property as well. I'm sorry, we avoided too much, I presume. Like,
yes. So now the second user has a message that now he he should go to the seller and buy the apartment, because the first user was cancel the deal. And if we go to the interface of the buyer, sorry, of the seller, we go to the project. And we go to the apartment. We see this apartment, and we see that the particular user wants to buy this apartment. And when this user came to office of the seller started the buying procedure. Ну, это процесс. Что я сделаю? So, and now when the seller signed the contract with user, he finished the deal, and the apartment became sold. So sold to you. So we have the reverse process of buyback the square meters. For example, when 100 users buy the square meters, only half of them booked the apartment, and only several of them really booked the apartments. Really buy the apartments. So there will be some users which has the tokens which connected to square meters, but not buy the apartments. And after the project is closed, the system change these square meters back to the cryptocurrencies with extra benefit of our internal token, which will be the main payment of the system.
Speaking about our platform, we are also fully decentralized. It means that we are non-profit, and we give opportunity to everybody, every project owner, every landowner, and every buyer to participate in creating of buildings. And we create really decentralized ecosystem for a community.
So I think
Thank you.
we are finished.